Just a quick one. Dictionarily, giving could be defined as an attitude of giving support or providing support, either for a charity or for other good cause. Now, talking about giving, there are so much to it. There are so many kinds of giving. Giving is an attitude, we know. It is a self-will. You either decide to give or you decide not to. Now, I'm going to emphasize on this kind of giving, which is the word borrowing and the lending kind of giving. It is different from just a free will giving or free will donation or free will alms giving. When you borrow a thing out, you expect it in return. Now, here is the point I want you to understand about this. I have said this before and I'll say it again for the sake of emphasis. And anything you know that when you lend out this, you want it back in return, and when you don't get it back, you go fighting, don't give. If you cannot let it go after giving, don't give. But if you can borrow out, lend out a thing, and you can let it go when it doesn't come back, then give. One, to save yourself from stress, to save yourself from the troubles of going to get your thing back, which is your right. Perhaps there was an agreement that please borrow me this thing and I will give you back. After an agreed time, this person has said, I will give you this, I will return it after so and so time. So the point I'm trying to make is this: anything you know, when you give out, you cannot let it go, don't give. But if you know when you give out, when you borrow it out, lend it out, you can let it go. If it doesn't come back, then give. So many people are in the police net today because of the word, lend me, borrow me this. You go fighting for your thing. It's your right. It's your right. It was something you lended out, borrowed out, so you want it back. It's your right. Maybe there's a documented agreement or written agreement backing it up. It's your right. But to avoid the stress, the fighting, don't give out. If you know you cannot let go, don't give. No matter how big or how small it is, don't give out. But if you can give out and let it go, if it doesn't come back, then give. That's the simple point I want you to understand. Giving is good. Giving is an attitude. Giving is good. Giving pays. It paves ways for us. So if you can give out a thing and let it go without expecting it in return, give. If you give and if it comes back to you, receive it. It is not a sin. But it becomes a sin to me when you go fighting for it. Because when you go fighting, it becomes a sin. Look at why it becomes a sin. There are so many things that will happen during the time you're going to get your things back. You might go fighting, causing troubles and all of that. This person that has refused to pay, is not his intention or her intention not to pay you. Sometimes they are willing to pay back after taking from you. They are willing to pay back, but because of circumstances surrounding them, this has placed them in a situation where they are not able to pay you at a particular time. They are willing to pay you, but at that point, they don't have it to pay you. But when you go fighting, one, you destroy your relationship with this person. One, you trusted this person, and now you have this mindset that they have refused to pay you. So you see, give a thing you know you can let go if it doesn't come back. But if you know you cannot let go, don't give. Don't forget that I told you. My name is Saint Manuel Morrison. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on my page. like and subscribe and comment. I love you guys.